We do more than run the numbers. We crunch them. First Fidelity. Born to bank. Member FDIC.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
Comtech is a total technology solutions provider. Comtech is ready to get technology to work for you, not against you. Stop into Comtech to see our selection of TVs, home audio systems, computers, and security systems. They have brand names like Samsung, Bose, Sonos, and Lenovo, just to name a few. Comtech has what you're looking for in technology. Stop in at 1601 Lowell Avenue in Pierre or visit their website at comtechplus.com. Comtech, your trusted technology solutions provider.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
As we welcome you back here, getting set for the second half between the Pierre Governors and the O'Gorman Knights. We are back up on YouTube at KCCR Sports after who knows what happened. But we look at scores from around the states. In the 11 AA, Huron is leading Douglas 36-0 in the fourth quarter. Aberdeen Central's got a halftime lead at 14-0 over Mitchell. Yankton leading Sturgis at the half, 21-0. Spearfish leading Watertown at the half, 7-0. And Brookings over T in the third quarter, just started the third quarter, 9-6 over the T Titans. In Class 11B, Miller-Heimer Herald, they're trailing Woonsocket Wesleyan Springs, Sanborn Central, 33-7 at the half. The winner fighting Nathan Nazes leading 16-0 as they near the end of the third quarter against Mount Vernon Plakenton in Mount Vernon. And going ahead to 9-man football, 9 AA. It is, New Underwood leading Lyman 22-14 at the half. Kimball White Lake's got a 34-0 lead over Stanley County at the end of the first half. As we look at 9A, a couple of other games. Wall beating Jones County 49-8 at the break. As well as also looking at, no score update from Harriet Selby area and Potter County. And 9B, it is a lead for Sully Buttes as they have a 48-0 lead over Faith as they are closing in at the end of the first half as well, or going into that second half. Governors will receive the second half kick. That'll be coming up here in just a matter of moments. As the Govs will be looking to get back within one score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. So the 6 possessions in that first half. The Govs will be trying to find themselves a second touchdown here on their 7th possession of the ball game after gaining some of that momentum, getting into the end zone and trying to get the Govs back within one score. They will go from left to right on your radio dial and across your TV screen or mobile device, however you're consuming the ball game. And it will be Lauren Silman that will do the kicking here for the O'Gorman Knights once we get rolling here in the second half. Had a little bit of delay, about a 5-minute delay to get the ball game started. Hopefully we get the second half kickoff on time. Again, join us tomorrow afternoon, coverage of the Pierre Governor Volleyball, as we'll have it here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. It'll be a 2 o'clock pregame start, 2:30 first serve between Pierre and Brandon Valley out in Brandon as the Govs are back on the court after a 2-week break. Played the first 10 games of the season, got another 10 games left to go. Second half of the season begins tomorrow for the Pierre Governors. They'll be on the road then to Huron on Tuesday. So Lawrence Hillman on to kick things off to get us started here in the second half as the kick is away. It'll come to the nearest side. George Stalley will pick it up. He's out to the 20, trying to go to the far side of the field, to the 25-yard line. Gets it to the 30, to the 35. He'll dive forward and out of bounds around the 40-yard line. The Governors will have good field position to start the second half. They might spot him a couple yards shy of the 40-yard line, but still a good spot here for the Pierre Governors to get their first drive of the second half. Officially spotted at the 38. Needing to go 62 yards down the field to get within one score. 11:51 to go in the third quarter. As Lounsbury will go from under center. As Carter Merrill in the backfield will get the handoff. He try to power his way forward. And it'll be a gain of a couple out to around the 40-yard line. As Alex Carlson was on the tackle. Gain of 2 for Merrill, who does have 100 yards now on 20 carries. So Merrill again, well, this time he does break the century mark. He had 100 yards through mostly 2 games that he had been seeing action. But now with 100 yards in this ball game, took him just 1 carry into the second half to break the century mark. 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. For under center again for Lounsbury. They'll drop back to pass, looking for Shufflebine over the middle. The catch will be made on the run. Shufflebine gets to the 40-yard line. Gain of 20 for Shufflebine, and his 1st and 10 for Pierre inside O'Gorman territory. So down to the O'Gorman 40-yard line, 1st and 10 now. Good couple first plays here for the Governors in the second half. Get their first touchdown. Second touchdown in the last 3 weeks. From under center here for Lounsbury. Handoff for Merrill. It'll be on the left side of the field. He's going to try and bounce it out that way. He was able to pick up a yard where he was hit at the line of scrimmage. And he was able to still find a way to gain a yard, and it's 2nd down and 9. Minute and a half gone by here in the third quarter. Governors down by 14, 21-7 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Here on the near side, George Stalley and Lincoln Dilgis, shotgun formation. And now we get a whistle. Going to be a timeout taken by O'Gorman. O'Gorman wasted no time to take their first timeout. 1 minute and 53 seconds into the second half, they take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 21-7, O'Gorman leads Pierre back in 30 seconds on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Did you know it is important for your child to see the dentist at the time their first tooth erupt? A healthy smile begins at birth, and there are many variables, from healthy eating habits to good oral hygiene and routine dental care. Hi, I am Dr. Michelle Hofer. At Missouri River Dentistry, we enjoy working with people of all ages. Dentistry is our profession, but people are our focus. I invite families to come experience an office that uses the latest techniques and equipment to be sure you receive that healthy and happy smile. To schedule your appointments for your family, call us at 223-2021. Kids love us, parents trust us.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors down by 14, 21-7 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the 39-yard line. As the Govs are trying to get their first touchdown here the second half, pull within a score after trailing 21-0 early on the ball game. From the shotgun, low snap, Lounsbury rolls to his right, throws on the run, just a bit too far for Stalley. Falls incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 9. 8 of 13 for 57 yards now for Lounsbury. 3rd down and 9, a crucial 3rd down here for the Governors. And looking like more 4-down territory where they're sitting out of the 39-yard line outside of a loss of some kind. Looking like it would be 4-down territory again here for the Governors. Two receivers here on the near side, shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Drop back to pass, Lounsbury throws. That one will be missed, and maybe looking for Stalley. Sully Schlimgen was, make that Nolan Vandal was there in coverage and falls incomplete, and maybe it will be a punt here for the Governors. Trying to play some field position as they bring out the punting unit on 4th down and 9. 9:59 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lounsbury will punt the ball away. Fair catch call for it, and caught around the 13, 14-yard line by Bauer. And the second punt of the ball game for the Governors gives O'Gorman the ball back, which will be around their 14-yard line. 9:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like maybe Sully Schlimgen will be the guy to take the snap again. Started that first drive of the ball game taking the snaps, and now Schlimgen will take the snaps again. From the shotgun, the power football, power run here for Schlimgen. He is tripped up and tackled at around the 20-yard line. I believe it was Lincoln Schoenhart, maybe. Well, Elijah Bucci is the one to make the tackle. Gain of 6 for Schlimgen. And it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation here for Schlimgen. Two receivers here on the near sideline. Schlimgen looking to pass. Well, now he's going to take off with it. A little misdirection on the pass attempt, and Schlimgen takes off. He's still on his feet. He's able to run through a man. One man to beat down the sideline. Schlimgen will take it to the house for a touchdown. An 80-yard rush for Sully Schlimgen, who broke through a couple different tackles to make his way on the far side of the field, stayed inbounds, and takes it 80 yards to the house.
80-yard carry for Sullivan.
So a 27-7 lead here for O'Gorman early on in this 3rd quarter. The extra point here for him, Lawrence Hillman. Ends up going 84 yards in total on just 2 plays. Make that 86 yards in total. Extra point here from Hillman. 4th touchdown of the ball game. This will be up to the right, and it will be good. It somehow snuck in the right goal post. So 28-7 lead here for O'Gorman over Pierre. Back in 30 seconds on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627. And we welcome you back. 28-7 lead here for the Pierre Governors. Or make that for the O'Gorman Knights over the Pierre Governors. American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebind scoreboard with 9:02 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2-play, 86-yard drive, 80-yard touchdown run from Sully Schlimgen. He's got a 55-yard touchdown run, an 80-yard touchdown run, and an 80-yard touchdown catch. All for touchdowns, along with also a 13-yard receiving touchdown. He's got all 4 scores for the O'Gorman Knights. Again, the South Dakota State commit is showing out here in the capital city tonight. Blake Dean and I have talked about him baseball-wise. O'Gorman team, Renner Legion baseball team. This will be a squib kick, high bouncing ball. Going to be picked up here by the Governors and bouncing, and it will eventually be falled on as it was Aiden Beam, I believe, that recovered it. Yeah, Beam does recover it, and it will be 1st and 10 here for Pierre.
1st and 10 from the 26.
As they'll be at the 26-yard line. 28-7, our score here with 9:02 to go. After the punt for the Governors, had a promising drive, ended up stalling out again, had to punt the ball away. Need a score to get back within 2. Lounsbury sends Stalley in motion across the line of scrimmage. That'll be a toss here for Merrill, completed catch. Merrill will pick up a couple of yards to around the 29, a gain of 3. And it is 2nd down and 7, 60 yards now passing, but there is a man that's still down. Maybe a cramp here for the Governor. I don't know if that's Merrill or not that's still on the ground. They will stretch out the cramp. Hopefully nothing more than just a quick stretch to release a cramp and get back on the field after maybe missing a play or two. It's Carter Merrill that was cramping, so he'll come off for at least a play and gonna make sure that he feels close to normal again before he goes back out there. 8:46 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And 2nd down and 7. So Merrill, who's got 101 yards on the ground, picks up his first catch of 3-yard gain. Empty backfield here for the Governors. Shotgun formation on 2nd down and 7. 8:38 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3 down linemen here for the O'Gorman Knights. Lounsbury looking to pass, rolling to his left, now throws it in the middle. The ball is bobbled and dropped by Stalley. And it will bring up 3rd down and 7. 9 for 16 for Lounsbury. And it's a big 3rd down again here for the Governors. 8:21 remaining here in the 3rd. As we sit here in this 3rd quarter, and well, it is a 21-point lead for O'Gorman. Not necessarily trying to look to run away with it, but you're starting to get more danger territory if you can't pick up a 1st down, pick up some points. Lounsbury drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket. Now he's going to try and roll, but he lost the football. Is picked up by the Governors, and it'll be end up a loss, and it'll end up being a punt here for the Governors again. They go 3 and out. It'll be a loss of about 6. And it's 4th down and long here for the Governors. Another punt upcoming as they go 3 and out. Bowers back deep, waiting on the punt. This will be more of a knuckleball of a punt. Not much spin at all, and it takes a O'Gorman hop where the Governors will have to pick it up at their own 41-yard line. So short field here for O'Gorman, already leading by 21 with 7:41 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation upcoming here. Well, maybe it's shotgun formation. We'll assume there'll be shotgun formation. And we'll see if it's Schlimgen or Black that will take the snap. It's going to be Schlimgen again. Bunch everybody up on the line. Governors load the box as well. Schlimgen looking to pass. He will throw it, and that's going to be over the head. It's going to fall incomplete. And was not a lateral to Logan Meebus. Schlimgen on that touchdown run looked to throw the football, or at least had looked like he was going to throw the football, and then pulled it down and took it 80 yards for a touchdown. And this time he did throw it, but he threw it over the top of Meebus. Falls incomplete. Schlimgen stays in the backfield again to take the snap. 3 other men in the backfield here for O'Gorman. A high snap brought down by Schlimgen. He's going to be able to cut to the near side. He steps out of bounds as he got to around the 30-yard line. And I believe it is a 1st down, a gain of 11 for Schlimgen.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line.
And it's first and 10 from the 30. With 7:30 to go, and the clock stopped after going out of bounds by Schlimgin. So Black, who is 6 of 9 for 150 yards, has not been on the field yet. As Schlimgin still in the backfield, he'll hand it off this time for Meebus. Meebus will try and cut out to the right side. He's going to be wrapped up and thrown down as Lincoln Schoenhardt, a little bit of help from Porter Hunsley, and Schoenhardt is able to throw him down. Meebus will pick up 5 yards to the 25, second down and 5.
5 yards on the carry brings up 2nd and 5.
Governors need a big defensive stop here with 7 minutes to go. Again, Schlimgin still in the backfield, taking the snaps for O'Gorman. We'll look to go the other way this time, but Schlimgin will keep it on the read option, and he'll barrel his way forward to the 19-yard line, a gain of 6, another first down. And it's 176 yards. It's at 177 yards now on the ground for Sully Schlimgin, and 93 yards receiving.
Knights enter the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 18.
First and 10 from the 18-yard line, 6:35 to go and counting here the third quarter. Gorman looking to go up by 4 scores in this ball game. Here's a handoff from Meebus, but he is met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Elijah Bucci on the tackle. Will they pick up maybe a yard, though, or is it going to be no gain? He won't give him a yard. And it's second down and 10 from the 18. Seeing more of a huddle here from O'Gorman on the drives that have Schlimgin as their quarterback. Taking time off the clock right now here for this O'Gorman squad. Schlimgin from the backfield. A little bit of a draw play for Schlimgin as he's going to barrel his way forward again and pound his way up the middle as they get to around the 11-yard line, a gain of about 7. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 here for the O'Gorman Knights. Closing in on 200 yards rushing for Schlimgin. 3rd down and 3, 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Sully Schlimgin still in the backfield, more empty backfield here for O'Gorman. Receiver out on the near side, that's Meebus. Schlimgin, design run again, up the middle he goes. He's got enough for a first down as he got to around the 5-yard line. Picked up about another 6 or 7 yards. Gain of 6, and it's first and goal from the 5.
Making the stop for the Governors was number 1 E.J. Bucci at number 72, Patrick.
So now it's first and goal for O'Gorman, and the Governors are going to try and make a goal line stand.
Governors, 5-yard line.
And again, O'Gorman taking plenty of time off the clock right now, with a 3-touchdown lead with 4:40 left to go here in the third quarter. First and goal for O'Gorman. Schlimgin, a little bit of a reverse, a little bit of trickery, and they're going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. As Alex Carlson will take the handoff from Schlimgin and run it in from 5 yards out, and O'Gorman now leads it 34-7. Near 28-point lead pending the extra points. And that almost put this game on the brink of a running clock in the fourth quarter. O'Gorman scored 3 touchdowns in their first 3 possessions of the first half. They've scored a touchdown in each of their 2 possessions here. This will be a false start against O'Gorman. That'll back them up 5 yards. Make the extra point a little bit longer.
Good ball. Offside. Defense.
Oh.
Half the distance to the goal. Replay the try.
Thought maybe it was a false start, but instead it's a offside call against the Governors. Eight-play drive. It went around 43 yards. A 5-yard run from Carlson. As Hillman's extra point will be up and good to make it a 35-7 lead for O'Gorman with 4:27 to go. 35-7 lead here for O'Gorman over Pierre. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Football on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up all online. New or used, shop for it all online anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
The Governors now trailing by 28 to the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle by scoreboard. Next week they travel to Sturgis, take on the Scoopers, as the final 3 games against West River teams with 2 of the 3 on the road. Sturgis on the road, Spearfish at home, and Douglas on the road to close out the regular season. And so all 3 of those games, of course, will be on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The final game of the regular season against Douglas Patriots will be a Thursday night football game. Another low kick picked up by Merrill as he'll run it to around the 35-yard line. Again, got hit hard, but he'll get to around the 35, and that's where the Governors will set up shop here with 4:22 to go in the third quarter.
Taken down by number 23, Luke Sanchez, and number 11, Hunter Cox.
Not so much desperation time, but pretty much desperation time here for the Governors. They've got to find scores quickly. They're going to find their way back into this ball game down by 28. Carter Shufflebine will go to the far side of the field and motion across the line. Pistol formation for Lounsbury. Merrill in the backfield. Hand it off to Merrill. And he is tripped up right at the line of scrimmage at the 35-yard line. No gain for Merrill, maybe a gain of a half. And it's second down and 10. Give him about a half a yard, but still second and 10 for the Governors as we tick under 4 minutes here in the third quarter. Appeared down 35-7. Pistol formation again here, 2 receivers on the near side. The handoff for Merrill. Gets a nice hold, going up the middle, cuts it back in between the hashes. He's got a good gain to make it 3rd down and 2 from the 43-yard line. So a gain of 8 for Merrill, and it's 3rd and 2. I'll make that gain of 9 and 3rd down and 1 here for Pierre. Get past the 45-yard line. Handoff here for Merrill again. He's going to get past the 45-yard line to the 46. Gain of 2, and it's a 1st down for the Governors. 112 yards rushing here for Carter Merrill on 24 carries. As we start to get close to the final 3 minutes of this third quarter. 1st and 10 for the 46, 3 down lineman for O'Gorman. Pistol formation here for the Governors. 2 receivers on the near side. Shufflebine will go in motion. There's all 3 receivers now here on the near side. The throw from Lounsbury, the catch made by Shufflebine. He is tackled inbounds at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, and it's 2nd and 5. Shufflebine's got his 4th catch. And now into O'Gorman territory at the O'Gorman 49-yard line. Under 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers on the far side, pistol formation. Ball is bobbled, it's dropped, it is a loose ball, and I think the Governors are able to fall on top of it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball comes loose on the exchange between Merrill and Lounsbury.
And it will be a recover from Merrill. No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down and 5, so the Governors are fortunate to have the ball back, but also fortunate to not even lose any yards on that play. Pistol formation again here on 3rd down and 5. Maybe a gain of 1 to make it 3rd down and 4. Handoff again for Merrill. He's wrapped up in the backfield. He is thrown down back at the 50-yard line. Ended up being a loss of 1. It is 4th down and 5. And see the Governors punt the ball away. Looks like they're going to try and punt the ball. They will punt the ball with 1:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Lounsbury looking to punt this one away. There is nobody back deep for O'Gorman. So this can take a hop here for the Governors, and it will take a hop for the Governors and be down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, where it will be O'Gorman now a touchdown away with an extra point to have run time against the Governors. So 1st and 10 from the 18. We'll see. Looks like Town Black will now be the quarterback this time. The 3rd possession of this 2nd half is when he'll take over. 1:01 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the far side of the field. The ball is bobbled on the snap. Black wasn't ready for it. Then he lost the football. He goes it back and picks it up as he falls down inside the 5-yard line to around the 4-3. Lincoln Schoenhardt might have punched the ball free after Black really never had control of it. And it's a big loss all the way back to the 3-yard line. So a loss of 15. And it's 2nd down and 25 at the O'Gorman 3-yard line. Big spot here for the Governors. Black will look to pass. He's looking, he'll throw to the near sideline. The catch will be made. Tackle made by Carson Stosher as Moeller will make the catch. They'll pick up some of those yards back to around the 15-yard line. A gain of 12, and it's 3rd down and long here for O'Gorman.
Carson Stosher brings up 3rd and 13 for the Knights. That's where we will end the quarter.
That will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, though. So 35-7 lead for O'Gorman over Pierre at the end of 3. We come back in a minute with the 4th quarter. You're listening to Pierre Governor Football on KCCR. And you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. As we welcome you back, it is the 4th quarter and it's 3rd down and long for the O'Gorman Knights. They lead at 35-7 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Emma Thielen back at the station. John McClure here on this Friday night. Governors are in danger of their 4th straight loss before traveling to Sturgis next Friday. Then coming back home against Spearfish and then heading out to Douglas to wrap up the regular season. As we are ready to go for the 4th quarter. Be 3rd and 13 from the 15-yard line. And still waiting for referee to signal play, and looks like now we're ready to go. So 3rd and 13 for the 15-yard line to start the fourth quarter. Governors down 35-7. O'Gorman with Black taking the snap, steps up the pocket, rolling to his right, still looking to throw. Still looking to throw. Now he'll throw it downfield. It's going to be broken up. Going to fall incomplete as Ty Polston was able to be the man to knock it down. He was looking for Bauer, and Polston was able to knock it away. And it brings up 4th down, and it will bring out the punting units for O'Gorman. Good job there by Black to keep his head downfield as he stepped up in the pocket and then rolled to his right, still looking to throw. As now the punt here from O'Gorman right at the end zone. Low line drive punt. It'll bounce, take an O'Gorman hop, but it will roll at the 45-yard line where it's picked up, and the Governors will have it inside O'Gorman territory as they start drive number 10 of the ball game and looking for their second score. Really spot at the 44-yard line, but still good field position here for the Pierre Governors. Shotgun formation, empty backfield here for the Governors. 2 receivers here on the near side. Lounsbury looking on a design run, goes up the middle with it. Out to the left side. He's got to the 40, trying to dive for the 35-yard line. He'll be a yard or 2 short to the first down marker, a gain of 8. And it's, well, they're going to call it a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down and 3. Hard to tell looking right across the field. Don't have the high vantage point. See where they're at. Going from right to left. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Lounsbury, shotgun formation. And look to pass again, throws over the middle off the hand of Aiden Beam. Looking for a one-handed grab was Beam. And it now brings up 3rd down and 3 here for the Governors from the O'Gorman 36. With 11:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Merrill in the backfield for the Governors. Stallion shuffle by, and the receivers split out wide. Play clock gets down to 10. Lounsbury will go from under center. It'll be a handoff for Merrill. He's got enough for a first down as he'll get to the 31. Gain of 5 for Carter Merrill. And he's now up to 117 yards on 27 carries. He has been utilized a lot out of the backfield. I think he might be cramping up a little bit again. Okay, Ducheneau will check in and be in the backfield here. Pistol formation. 1st and 10 for the Governors. Drop back to pass is Lounsbury. That throw, the catch will be made by Rounds. And Rounds will get to around the 25-yard line. They might spot him at the 26. A gain of 5, and it's 2nd down and 5. 4th catch for Rounds. 70 yards passing now here for the quarterback and Caleb Lounsbury. 10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 5, around the 26-yard line. Empty backfield here for Lounsbury. Design run, up the middle he goes. He is able to fall forward and get enough for a first down. Picks up about 7 yards to the 18. And it's 1st and 10 inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. In the red zone are the Governors with 9:50 left to go here in the fourth quarter. In this Governor team, regardless of what the score is, want to battle here in the fourth quarter. Get some possible momentum going into next Friday against Sturgis. Shufflebine comes in motion. He'll take the toss, complete a catch to Shufflebine on the jet sweep. He'll get out to around the 5-yard line. And it ends up being a gain of about 13. And the Governors got 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Simonsman making the stop. It'll be first and goal.
So that is catch number 5 for 46 yards now for Scheffelbein. And the Govs have it first and goal from the 5. 9:20 to go here in the fourth quarter and counting. Two receivers on the far side. Quarterback keeper for Lounsbury. He's going to get to the corner of the end zone, and he's going to walk it in for a 5-yard rushing touchdown. And the Governors make it 35-13 with 9:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The extra point upcoming here from Carter Templeton. A 7-play drive for the Pierre Governors. 44 yards. 5-yard run for Lounsbury. Extra point from Templeton. That'll be up. That'll be good to make it 35-14. Governors back within 21 with 9:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Working the land is by nature a dirty job. What fuels me to get it done? The generations of farmers who've worked the soil before me. What fuels my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel with an additive package that's 40% more effective at breaking down engine deposits. The cleanest fuel yet for the dirtiest of jobs. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
It is a 35-14 lead for the O'Gorman Knights over the Pierre Governors in a 7-play, 44-yard drive and a 5-yard touchdown run for Caleb Lounsbury. Has got the Governors within 21 with 9:12 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Carter Templeton will kick this one away as kick will come to the near side and will be grabbed here by O'Gorman. Out to the 15, to the 20, right up the middle to the 25-yard line as Logan Meebus got to around the 25, 24-yard line where O'Gorman will take over. So it is first and 10 here for O'Gorman. Talon Black, the quarterback, here for O'Gorman. 3 different guys all move over. The little trips here on the near side, bunched up tight on the trips. Play action, pass will come to the near side. The catch will be made here by number 2 in Schlimgen. And he'll stiff arm Lincoln Schoenhard along with Kellen Hansen. And then a flag comes in. Schlimgen will pick up 9 yards as it stands right now, but we'll see what the flag is. Waiting from our official to hear what the call is going to be against. It'll maybe be a sideline warning against the Governors.
Personal foul, illegal helmet contact, defense number 15. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. First down.
Asher Vandenbos gets called. They call 15, but maybe it was more 19 for Sudden Sunshine. Goes as a 15-yard penalty, but a gain of 9 for Schlimgen, who's got over 100 yards receiving and rushing now. And it's first and 10 from the O'Gorman 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it is play action. Maybe a little bit of a misplay, and then it will be a late hit against the Governors that will add on another 15 yards. As Patrick LaRoque will end up being called for a 15-yard penalty on the late hit. Picked up 3 yards.
Defense number 72, late hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty at the end of the play. First down.
So it's another 15-yard penalty. That's 30 yards of penalty on this drive against the Governors. Each play ended up being, well, they've gained just 12 yards on those 2 plays, but they've picked up an extra 30 yards on the penalties. And it's first and 10 from the Governor 32-yard line. 8:39 left to go here in the fourth quarter. In 21-point lead here for the O'Gorman Knights. As it is a pass here upcoming, but a hold is going to be called in the backfield. That throw is going to be incomplete. Max Hunsley was in coverage as he was trying to go out to Jesse Moeller. And they will back him up.
Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
And over Evan. It's called for the hold. And that will back them up 10 yards, and it'll be first down and 20 from the Governor 42-yard line. You are listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station as we're past 9 o'clock. Governors are in danger of falling to their fourth straight loss. From the shotgun, right up the middle. Maybe the quarterback draw. Black is able to run over the first initial tackle. Jacob O'Neill was trying to make that first tackle. And it will end up being gain of 11 yards to make it second down and 9. Looks like a couple of subs coming in. And we might have the backups in for O'Gorman now. As Talon Black comes off the field. Second down and 9 from the Governor 31. Well, maybe not quite yet. Sully Schlimgen is the quarterback now for O'Gorman. 7:30 to go. We'll hand it off to Mebus. Left side, trying to go outside the tackle. Carson Stosher will wrap him up and throw him down. And a gain of just 1 to the 30, and it's third down and 8. Big play there from Carson Stosher. As the Governors are still playing for pride here in the fourth quarter. Down 35-14 of the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. You know, O'Gorman content with taking as much time off the clock, leading by 21. Shotgun formation, empty backfield here for Schlimgen. Receiver here on the near side is Mebus. And Schlimgen designed to run the left side. He's going to power his way, but he might have stepped out of bounds short of the marker. Whistle blew pretty quick, and I think they got him stopped at the 25-yard line, which would be a gain of just 5, and it's fourth down for O'Gorman.
Dives out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So it's fourth down and 3. They got to get to the 22-yard line. And O'Gorman, after stepping out of bounds, that clock is stopped at 6:39 to go. And we'll see what the Knights have. Governor's looking for a defensive stop on fourth down. Schlimgen design run. He's got the first down as he gets inside the 20 to around the 15-yard line. Making that down to the 10-yard line. Then a flag will come in at the very end of that play.
We do have a flag on the play.
And we'll see as cooler heads will prevail. You got him at the 14-yard line right now. It'll be a gain of 11. And then we'll see what the play is.
Fouls on the play, both dead ball after the play was over. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, 24 of the offense. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, 0 of the defense. Those penalties offset. Result of the play, first down.
Hamrick and Stosher are called for those personal foul penalties, and it was after the play was over, so they will offset, and that play stands, and it's first and 10 now from the 14-yard line. Schlimgen still the quarterback here for O'Gorman. He's looking to pass. Now he'll step up and run with it again. He's going to find his way to around the 10-yard line, a gain of about 4. And a gain of 4 for Schlimgen. He's got 210 yards rushing. 210 yards rushing for Schlimgen. And it's 2nd and 6 from the 10-yard line. And Schlimgen still the quarterback, 5:50 to go. That snap took a long time to get to him. Now Schlimgen's able to fight off one tackler, but he is going to be wrapped up, thrown down at around the 10-yard line. No gain on that second down run. It's 3rd down.
Wrapped up by number 33, Colter Babcock, and number 53, Jacob Mickinen.
Jacob Mickinen, looks like maybe O'Neal also on the tackle. So no gain for Schlimgen. It's 3rd down. Well, maybe a gain of 1 to the 9-yard line. Still 3rd down and medium here for O'Gorman. With 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Schlimgen again, the quarterback. Hand it off to Meebus, trying to stretch it out right side. He cuts it back to the 5-yard line, down inside the 5 to around the 2-1-yard line. Meebus will get a 1st down, 1st and goal. But there is a man down for O'Gorman. They're going to spot him at the 1, and it'll be a gain of 9, or gain of 8 for Meebus, but there is a man down right now for O'Gorman. Trying to see who that might be for the for the Knights. Can't tell if that's number 55 or 65. Rip Simmonsma or Miles Bender. One of those two guys. If it's Simmonsma, that's a starter that is down in the last 5 minutes of the 4th quarter. A 21-point game. And I believe that is Simmonsma that is down. So a 35-14 ball game with 4:54 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Hope that maybe it's just a cramp for him, but it is still working on that right leg. We'll go ahead and take a break here. We'll come back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Football on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
They're still attending to Simmonsma on the ground right now. They actually do have him up on his feet, and they will walk him off. They're actually going to bring the card out to him. And is a starter that is out. And so that's a tough loss for O'Gorman with under 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And, you know, for O'Gorman and for Simmonsma as well, you hope that it's going to be back next week. You don't hope that it's long-term injury. They got him spotted at the 1-yard line, though. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 1 with 4:54 left to go here in the 4th quarter, and O'Gorman on the doorstep of adding another touchdown. So out of the timeouts, the clock will roll after the injury timeout. Schlimgen from the shotgun. Maybe it's in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him. And he got to the goal line, but he is going to be stopped, I believe, right at the goal line. Did not get in on that first initial carry. So it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Maybe added a half a yard to it. And the 6-inch line now. 2nd and goal from the 1 with 4:15 to go here in the 4th. I think the Governors can get a defensive stop. Slimgin, handoff. Mebius will get in that time as he's able to get the hole for a touchdown to make it a 41-14 lead for O'Gorman.
1 yard skip for Logan Mebius for another.
So Mebius is in the end zone for the first time tonight. And that's 9-play, 10-play drive. Goes for another touchdown, 1 yard run from Mebius. And only 4:02 remaining here in the fourth quarter. As Hillman's on for the extra point. The kick is going to be up, and it will be good. 42-14, O'Gorman leads here with 4:02 to go in the fourth quarter. Back in 30 seconds on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission driven to provide affordable, high quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre, affordable, high quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
42-14, O'Gorman leads here in the fourth quarter with 4:02 remaining. A 10-play drive, 1 yard touchdown run for Mebius. Has got O'Gorman back on the board again, and they've scored 3 touchdowns in each of the 2 halves. As the Governors look like maybe just one more possession tonight. Find the end zone again, maybe one more time to get a 3 touchdowns, make it 42-21. As Hillman will kick this one away. Actually, it looks like maybe Ryland Cody will be kicking this one away for O'Gorman. And the kick downfield, George Stalley will catch it around the 13-yard line. Stalley gets out to the 20 to the 25-yard line. Before he can get to the 30-yard line, he is wrapped up on the near side. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Governors. And again, be the final possession of the ball game for them tonight. Looks like Porter Hunsley will go in and be the quarterback on this drive for the Governors. So the freshman Porter Hunsley, who's got a start in all but the first game of the year, but came in on that first game and took the starting job by storm. Now he is in at quarterback. As he snap, and it'll be a design run for him. Hunsley out to the 30 to the 35-yard line. He's got a first down, but there is a flag back near the line of scrimmage, which does not look good for the Governors to be able to pick up that first down and end up being a hold against Pierre. And then we'll back them up 10 yards.
Holding. Offense number 55. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay the down.
Max Schmitz is the one that's get called for the hold. As there is new faces across the board here for the Governors. Will Danberg is a receiver out there for the Pierre now. Asher Vandenbos out there as well. And George Rapp. So 1st and 20 from the 17-yard line. Porter Hunsley and the JV quarterback freshman, as the freshman will get the carry design run again. He'll pick up a couple yards, as they'll pick up about 6 to 7 as they got out to around the 22-yard line. Only give them only 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 15. Empty backfield here for Hunsley with 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hunsley again design run, trying to hit the hole on the left side, but he was met and dropped for just a couple of yards, as it was Donahoe to make the tackle, a gain of 2. Third down and 13 here for the Governors. They're going to get out to their own 37-yard line. And they stand at their own 24 right now. See if Hunsley, he will drop back to pass. Now he's going to be flush out of the pocket. Avoids the first sack. Still running with it, but he is going to be dropped back for a big loss. And it will be all the way back to inside the 15-yard line where he was trying to avoid it. And it goes all the way back to the 11 or 12-yard line. And it's a loss of 12. And that'll bring out the punting unit for the Governors with just 2 minutes to go, and just about wraps it up here in Pierre. As a couple of victory formation snaps for O'Gorman will give them the win to go to 2-4 in the season. It'll drop the Governors to 2-4. This will be received back at the 48-yard line, up the middle of the field. Maybe it will still be one more touchdown here for O'Gorman, as they'll get out to the 20 of the 15, where he's wrapped up and thrown down out of bounds, as it was Isaac Myers that took it all the way from the 48-yard line all the way down to around the 11 is where they're going to spot him with 1:36 to go. But that should, with 1:36 to go, I mean, they probably couldn't take a couple of victory formation snaps as their new man at quarterback. Handoff will go up the middle. The handoff will be to number 38 and Jage. After Jage will get a couple of yards, make it second down and 7. It is Hunter Seven Santa is the quarterback here for O'Gorman. Another handoff on the right side, picking up another couple of yards. This one went to Majerus for O'Gorman. And Majerus will get a couple of yards again with now 47 seconds to go. Third down here for O'Gorman. Should be the final play of the ball game outside of a touchdown. It'll be third down and about 6 from around the 7-yard line. 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. And again, anything other than a touchdown or going out of bounds should be the final play of the ball game. Handoff again here for Majerus. He is going to be wrapped up and thrown down, and be gain of a couple yards, gain of about 2 to make it 4th down and 4, but that should put it in the ball game. With 7 seconds remaining, everybody will walk off the field and walk towards midfield. O'Gorman beats Pierre 42-14, and the 11 AAA team gets the best of the 11 AA Pierre Governors, as it is a 4th straight loss for the Governors. They fall to 2-4. We'll come back in 3 minutes to wrap it up from Hollister Field. Back in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Walking together in faith, living together in faith, working together in faith, that's who we are.
Hi, this is Pastor Sam Hanschke. I hope that our athletes have an excellent and successful season. I pray that God would continue to richly bless them. I invite you to join me in praying for our athletes during the year.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Rev up your drive with Capital City Ford in Pierre. Dive into our impressive lineup of Ford vehicles, from sleek sedans to robust trucks. At Capital City Ford, we're not just about selling cars, we're about crafting exceptional experiences. Our knowledgeable staff is here to assist you in finding the perfect Ford that suits your lifestyle and budget. Visit us today and let us evaluate your driving experience with Capital City Ford.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
As we welcome you back, it is a final. The Pierre Governors fall 42-14 to the O'Gorman Knights here tonight, as we'll talk here with Coach Steve Steele in just a moment. The Governors outgained 218 to 411 to 218 in the ball game, as it was 4 touchdowns for Sully Schlimgen. The first 4 touchdowns of the ball game went to Sully Schlimgen, and before it was Carlson, and ended up being that last touchdown for Amebus, as the O'Gorman Knights pick up 3 touchdowns in the first half, the first 3 possessions, get another 2 touchdowns in the first 2 possessions in the second half, and end up picking up that 42-14 victory. The Governors get on the board to make it 21-7 late in the first half with a 10-play, 45-yard drive and an 8-yard catch from George Stalley. And Caleb Lounsbury then took it in from 5 yards out in the second half, which got the Governors' second score. As we're joined here with Coach Steve Steele. And Coach, first question is thoughts on the ball game tonight.
Yeah, I think we did a lot of good things, just not enough good things. Big play killed us on defense, and offensively was, we kind of had one bad play again, and one bad play killed our drives.
Well, and yeah, because you mentioned too in the pregame that big plays were key, and they got those big plays, and like you said, just came up short on making those big plays happen.
Yeah, number 2 is a heck of a football player. That kid, their jerseys look pretty similar to the ones he's going to be wearing next year, and he's a heck of a football player, both sides of the ball, and he took it to us. We didn't find an answer for him tonight.
Well, and you said some of the good things that you did, and especially in that last drive of the first half, and being able to score in the last seconds of that first half to try and get the momentum going. That was a good drive and a good answer for the Governors, and a good thing to happen at the end of that first half.
Yeah, we gave ourselves a shot. That's what we needed at the end of the first half. We had to come out and obviously we had to score right away in the second half to force it into a game, and we didn't do that. And then they had a big play after that. So, we gave ourselves an opportunity to start the second half, and we just didn't cash in.
We kind of mentioned Cardinal Merrill didn't mention him a couple of games ago because we didn't get a chance to talk to you in Brookings, but has really come on strong and had over 100 yards rushing on 27 carries. He's been a bright spot for this Governor offense, but somebody that, maybe the coaching staff was looking at to start the season, but wasn't in those names being called in the first couple of games, and it's really taken that spot for the Governors.
Yeah, he ran the ball extremely well. He did a great job out there. He was hitting the hole hard, fighting for extra yards, and again, he definitely did everything he could to earn that spot back there.
Going now into the next week, Sturgis will be the next opponent. Obviously getting set for them and becomes more of a familiar opponent because you're used to watching these AA games. Even if you're not scouting for Sturgis, they're still playing some of the teams that you've already scouted for. Well, what do you expect against the Scoopers next week?
Yeah, I mean, they'll be a tough physical team. I said there's not going to be an easy game in AA this year. We'll have to get back after it and, obviously come up with a plan to hopefully go out there and get a win.
And obviously you love to play at home. You love to be at Hollister Field, but will be good to maybe get on the bus and take a trip and get these guys together and get that next win, get that win off the backs.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be the hugest thing is, to find a way to get a win. And sometimes when you're kind of in a little bit of a slump like that, to change the scenery can be a good thing. So we've got to make it a good thing, but hopefully we have a good week of practice here and go out there and make it a good thing and get a win.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you next week Friday in the pregame show.
Thanks, John.
That is head coach Steve Steele, the Pierre Governors, who fall 42-14 tonight to O'Gorman. As we'll wrap things up here in just a moment. We got some stats to get to. Slowly Schlimgen, Coach Steele talked about it. In the jersey looking pretty similar to what Schlimgen will be wearing next year, me in that blue and white as he's going to South Dakota State to be a Jackrabbit. He had 211 yards rushing and 102 yards receiving, 3 catches for 102 yards, and 14 rushes for 211 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground and 1 through the air. 171 yards for Talon Black on 8 of 11 passing. He had 2 touchdowns as well, both going to Schlimgen. It ended up being 2 touchdowns in the air, 2 touchdowns on the ground for Schlimgen. And then those couple of touchdown runs for Carlson, as well as also the touchdown run for Amebius for the O'Gorman Knights, who had 411 yards of total offense. The Pierre Governors mentioned Carter Merrill, 117 yards rushing on 27 carries, and picked up didn't score, but did a lot to get the Governors in scoring range and in that good field position that the Governors had throughout the night. 21 yards rushing for Caleb Lounsbury on 12 carries and has that 5-yard rushing touchdown. George Stalley had the touchdown grab, 8 yards out. He caught 2 passes for 9 yards. As Lounsbury went 12 of 20 for 83 yards in that touchdown pass. Carter Shufflebine had 4 catches for 46 yards. Trevor Rounds had 4 catches for 25 yards. And Merrill had a catch for 3 yards. As the Governors had 218 yards of total offense in the ball game. 411 yards to 218 in favor of the O'Gorman Knights, who go to 2-4. And the Pierre Governors fall to 2-4. Other scores from around the states, starting at 9B, Sully Bees Chargers pick up a 50-point win. Their game ends early, 54-0 win over Faith, as they go to now 5-1 in the season. Wall beat Jones County 62-8 in 9B and 9A. Other 9A scores, it is Hill City beating Phillip 53-0. Faulkton area over North Central 43-0. New Underwood leads Lyman 36-22 as ends in the final minutes of that ball game. As well as also in 9AA, Stanley County having their homecoming game, but it is a 55-0 win for Kimball White Lake over Stanley County, as the Buffs will go into their bye week now and get set for then one more game against Potter County. In 11B, the winner Fighting Nathan Nazes win 16-0 over Mount Vernon Plankinton, as that was number 1 versus number 4. And it was a 62-21 for Woonsocket, Weston Springs, Sanborn Central over Miller Highmore Herald in 11B. In 11AA, Huron got a shutout over Douglas, 36-0. Aberdeen Central closing in on the win, 48-8 over Mitchell. Yankton won 35-0 over Sturgis. It is double OT for Spearfish in Watertown, 20-20 in Watertown. Brookings beat T 29-22. But yeah, Spearfish in Watertown, 20-20. That's a big-time score for Spearfish, potentially knocking off that Watertown team, and opens up the door for the Yankton Bucks to maybe try and find a way to get themselves the number 1 seed going into the playoffs. But we'll see how things go for that. But that is final scores from around the states, both locally and in 11AA. As that will wrap things up for us here from Hollister Field tonight. The Pierre Governors will fall 42-14 to the O'Gorman Knights. We'll be on the air tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, with coverage to 31st serve for Pierre and Brandon Valley out in Brandon, as the Governor volleyball team, after a 2-week break, is back on the court coming up tomorrow afternoon. And we'll have it for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. We'll say thanks to Emma Thielen back at the station. John Winkler here signing off. Pierre Governors, they fall to O'Gorman 42-14 as we say so long from Hollister Field.
You've been listening to the Pierre Governors on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors on KCCR are sponsored by Agtegra, First Fidelity Bank, Red Rosa, Wheelhouse Auto Body, SD Sabin, Wegner Auto, and State Farm Becky Potsaba Agency. And by Pizza Ranch, Rising Hope Counseling, Sanford Clinic, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Home Care Services, and Country Carpet and Flooring. By Olson Plumbing, First Dakota National Bank, Boys and Girls Club of the Capital Area, Slumberland Furniture, AGE Corporation Ready Mix, Dakota Storm and Roofing, and South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection. Pierre Governors on KCCR is also sponsored in part by Beck Motors, First United Methodist Church, Zander Auto Parts, Ferding Electric, May Adam, Owyhee Federal Credit Union, Gales Gas, and Shane's Pharmacy. And by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Graham Tire, Faith Lutheran Church, Access Health Fort Pierre, and CHS River Plains. And by Edward Jones Financial, Todd's Electric, Lamb Motors, American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, Missouri River Dentistry, Comtech, and Bank West. Join us all season long for more Governor Sports on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota.